Evening, we come to our second segment with the Skupin United head coach, Kaizer Chiefs. So we'll first and foremost allow him to give us the brief, how he saw the game, his thoughts about it, and we'll open the floor to questions. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening, colleagues. I think it's the game that we planned very well as a club, and I think tactically we were spot on, especially first half. I think it's the game that we could have finished it first half, considering the chances and the way we have set our traps. Everything came exactly like that, but we couldn't get the ball inside the net, and we knew that as the game continues, if you are not scoring them, of course they'll go and the game will open up and they'll always give us problems. But I think the guys, the commitment, and you cannot falter the guys. But second half, it was a different ball game. They were chasing the game, and we also, I think, we started playing too deep early, and we tried to tell them to push, but we are not pushing. And even their subs, you could see the way they were putting, they started changing and putting Matt and always 2 10s and leaving Tretor one in front of the defense. You could see the team that is looking for a goal, and our structure remained the same. It was still good, but because we are so deep that anything that even when we were defending, when we clear the ball, I think that ball is a great strike. But I think if had we been a little bit higher, even when we defended the ball, and he wasn't going to be close to have a shot like that, the goalkeeper maybe might have seen it. However, credit must go to our guys. I think we fought the game that we showed from the beginning that we wanted to win it. Unfortunately, it didn't come, and this is one throw that is not occurring well with us. We know that we did not lose, we at home, but this was the 3 points that we were looking to get. Thank you.
As we open up the floor, Nico, start with you.
Coach, you coming from 2 straight losses in all competitions. With this 1-1 scoreline, do you feel that you at least redeemed yourself?
No. I think we played well, even if we have lost those 2 games. If you had a chance of watching the games, you could see this is the team that is improving. There's a lot of improvement, and there's a lot of players with big hearts, and it's not easy. It's not about redeeming ourselves. It's taking one game at a time and trying to get, like I said to you, that tactically today I think we started the game very well, and we were just unfortunate not to concede the game, to get the goal. But redeeming ourselves now, I don't think even today this draw feels like a loss. We wanted it more, and I feel for the players because they worked very hard.
Please do identify yourself.
Good evening, Coach. Let's have Idiski Times. Coach, does it hurt because also you look at how closer you would have been to the top 8 going into this long break? I mean, the results today.
No, it does hurt that, because if the players can give the effort like that and they don't get the rewards, they started maybe to doubt and say, are we? Because all the games that we played, we have been creating a lot of chances than our opponents. If we were to check them, you will say, you check the stats, it's just that we can't get the ball behind the net. And this is the first game that we played up until having a little bit of 5 days before the match, and we're a little bit fresher. I think this is the game that we wanted to get done with it. We're not happy. We wanted to win it, but what we needed is a break. I think anything at the moment, these guys, I'm sure even now they're checking me, when is he coming? We need a break. Everyone needs to switch off. It's been very difficult, and they have been very cooperative and working very hard. I think everyone needs to go and recharge.
And Coach, could I do a follow-up?
Yeah, can follow up.
Okay, thank you. Coach, also, you need a break, but you have a good contingent going to the AFCON, different countries. Is that also a good feeling to show that how hard the team has worked throughout the year?
Yeah, you know, this team has done very well. And remember, as much as they said I came to change, I didn't come to change. They gave me, afforded me an opportunity to even to coach in the Intercontinental, and we have seen a lot of players also is giving us that. Also gives you a lot of you see, there's exposure in it, and then you can see a lot of players. And going to AFCON, when you watch the AFCON games, at least you have an idea. Some of the players that you have seen, if in future you need to beef up the squad, you will get them. But look, we'll be off, but at least there will be football that is going. And it's not a long break, because I can tell you that the players of Skukun, at the moment, even if you can say you're going to give them a half a day, they were going to take it even with this break.
Good evening, Coach. My name is Sebastian from One Nation FM. You spoke about Skukuna creating a lot of chances, which is true. I mean, what is it that we're going to do to make sure that those chances that are created are going to be converted into goals?
Definitely, we'll have to go and work at training, and that's one thing that we haven't had a chance to do. The games were on top of each other, with the traveling in between. We didn't have a lot of sessions that where we can work, but at the moment, that is why I said we needed this break, because there's a lot that we'll have to work on. And definitely when we come back, I can tell you, you'll see chances that like this and chances that you'll create. Definitely gonna work hard, and we'll be able to finish the chances. That's for sure. And because there are teams that don't create chances like this playing against the Kaizer Chiefs, and if we can manage to create chances like this, just for a matter of us to go and make sure that we become clinical, and the players, they just need to remain positive. We have to pick them up, because so that they can believe that he can still score. And I think at some stage it was a ball that we got there, it was 4v1, I think, and it was just somebody to lay some. So if you're not scoring, it's been long, and you find that the decision that we take, sometimes you don't take the right decisions. And I feel for the guys, so they are learning now ever. They know that we are in the bigger league in South Africa, so we'll have to step up. But I can tell you that this team, when we come back from the break, it will be a different team.
Yes, Coach, what is the plan for the period of AFCON? Are you giving players much rest, or you're having some sort of mini pre-season?
At the moment, resting, that's for sure. They'll have 10 to 12, 15 days, I'll check, but they need it. Then after that, one thing that I can tell is that we'll have about a month of preparing before the league resumes. So, but at the moment, they really need to switch off and go with their families.
You just said when this team comes in the second half of the season will be different. What gives you that confidence?
Because the way we have been playing, you watch this team, the way they have been playing, I think you can see the team that has been improving each and every game, just that we don't convert our chances. And we have been rotating players also, but it's a team that even when the rotation has been done, you don't see a team that is struggling. So that gives you hope as a coach, technical team. We're working together to say, look, actually there is depth. Yes, if we need to beef up here and there, we'll talk, but at the moment we can see that there's a lot of improvement from the club, from the team, the way they play, and also the response from the players, because sometimes when you come, you're new, sometimes it takes time to get what we want to do. But this team, I can tell you that I've got so much confidence that with the month that we'll have of preparing before the league resumes, we'll be in a better stage.
So we do come to the end of our second segment.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Coach, for your time and your thoughts. And thank you for the members of the media for being here, and we wish you well.
Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach.
See you next year.